Hello and good evening everybody. I'm Shailender Singh. Welcome to Gradeup Special 7 Quiz, wherein we come up with 5 questions from 7 important sources and magazines from Monday to Friday. Good evening everybody once again. This is part 8 of this series and I do hope that you guys have gone through the first 7 parts. In case you have not so far, please do go through them. Each of these sessions of the series are very important, and try to make sure that you spare some time, because whatever we are doing in these classes in this series is very important for your exam, be it the question from योजना, कुरुक्षेत्र, PIB, और आज हमारे पास जो questions हैं वो PIB से ही हैं. So good evening everybody once again. Right, so we already have some participants over here. Anu Chauhan, a very good evening, and we have the second participant over here, Anuradha Chauhan. So both of you, a very good evening. Now guys, those of you who are joining this session for the first time, menti.com पे जाना है and 1186140 code use करना है, and you would be ready to play this quiz. We have already some participants over here and we need more participants so that we can have a fun exercise as well. Alright, so we will just take a couple of moments and then we would be beginning with the session for the day. Alright guys, before going forward, please do like the session and share it as well with your friends. And in case you haven't subscribed to Gradeup IAS channel, please do that as well. So without waiting much time, we are going to begin with question number 1, and the buffering issue is also sorted now. Guys, quickly, those of you who have just joined, menti.com पे जाइए और 1186140 कोड यूज करना है. Alright, so let's begin with the first question of the day, and I'm sure that you guys are ready. Are you guys ready for the first question? Alright, so here is the first question, guys. Please answer it carefully. And here it is. Consider the following statements with regard to Export Preparedness Index EPI 2020. Export Preparedness Index 2020 was released by Ministry of Commerce and Industries to examine report export preparedness of states in India. Gujarat, Maharashtra and Tamil Nadu occupy the top 3 ranks respectively. The report highlights that export orientation and preparedness are restricted to prosperous states only. Incorrect, identify karna hai, not the correct one. Incorrect one you have to identify. You have sufficient time and everybody has voted, and let's see what is the right answer. And fantastic, marvelous, a very good beginning for the day. Both of you are absolutely correct. The answer is 1 and 3 only. That means C is the right answer over here. And we have Shrikutan and Krunal, both of you adding some points. And how many? 853 in the case of Shrikutan, who is the fastest, and we have Krunal with 777 points. Anuradha, what happened to you? You have also joined the session. Link is not showing. Link is there. Please click it once again. Or you can also go to directly menti.com. If the link is not working, my menti.com par jaiye, and you can also that way log in to this and be here on the leaderboard. So fantastic guys, a very good beginning indeed, and I do hope that you guys keep on building on this momentum that has just been started. So let's see who emerges as the winner for the day. As for this question, consider the following statements with regard to Export Preparedness Index. Incorrect, identify karna tha, as you've got it right. As for the first one, Export Preparedness Index 2020 was released by Niti Aayog. Niti Aayog ने release किया हुआ है, not Ministry of Commerce, in association with Institute of Competitiveness. So Niti Aayog plus Institute of Competitiveness, both of them, they have collaborated to come up with the first Export Preparedness Index. This is the first one that was released recently, and it is a very unique report in itself because it focuses on the export regime. गवर्नमेंट की जो पॉलिसीज हैं, अलग अलग स्टेट्स की जो पॉलिसीज अंडरटेक की हैं उन्होंने, और जो उनका एक्सपोर्ट का इकोसिस्टम है, जो एक्सपोर्ट्स हैं, एक्चुअल एक्सपोर्ट्स हैं, उन सबको देखते हुए दे हैव लाइक वेरियस इंडिकेटर्स एंड ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ दिस दे हैव कम अप विद दिस रिपोर्ट. As for the second statement, Gujarat, Maharashtra and Tamil Nadu occupy the top 3 rank respectively, and you are naturally right. So Gujarat, Maharashtra and Tamil Nadu, you see कई सारे इंडिसेस पे ये लोग ये स्टेट्स आगे हैं एक्सपोर्ट्स के लिए. तो दीज आर लाइक वेरी बिग पावर हाउसेज. इनफैक्ट मोस्ट ऑफ द कोस्टल स्टेट्स, right, most of the coastal states, in fact 6 out of 8 coastal states of the country, they feature among the top 10 of these the list that we have here in export preparedness index. So this is right, the second statement is absolutely right. And as for the third statement, the report highlights the export orientation and preparedness are restricted to prosperous states only. Of course that should not be restricted to this. So why should the export orientation and preparedness be restricted to prosperous states? सबको एक्सपोर्ट्स का फायदा उठाना है, राइट? सो सब स्टेट्स के लिए है. सो दिस इज नॉट एक्सक्लूसिवली फॉर प्रॉस्पेरस स्टेट्स ओनली. एज सच दिस इज इनकरेक्ट वन. एंड एज फॉर द इनलैंड स्टेट्स, राजस्थान इज टॉप द लिस्ट. सो दीज आर द कोस्टल स्टेट्स. एज फॉर द इनलैंड वन, ये भी क्वेश्चन आ सकता है. सो इनलैंड स्टेट्स में राजस्थान हैज डन द बेस्ट, एंड एज फॉर द हिल स्टेट्स, उत्तराखंड हैज डन द बेस्ट. सो आपको ये भी पता होने चाहिए टॉप रैंकर्स के अलावा इनलैंड स्टेट में किसने अच्छा किया है और हिल स्टेट में किसने अच्छा किया. एज फॉर द यूनियन टेरिटरीज, दिल्ली हैज परफॉर्म द बेस्ट. सो नाउ यू नो व्हाट इज द राइट आंसर. जय हिंद सरिता, वेलकम टू द सेशन, एंड आई डू होप दैट यू गाइज have logged in to menti.com and you have also used this code 1186140 and are ready to play the game. All right, guys, please make sure you are totally alert while dealing with the question, and before going forward, make sure that you like this session and also do subscribe the channel. All right, so let's start with question number 2 of the day. Which of the following statements about National Council for Transgender Persons are correct? Now in this case you have to identify the correct one, and we have 2 statements over here. Fairly simple. It's not a very difficult question, guys. Policy भी आया था, act भी आया था, transgender persons related act last year in 2019, and you people have already voted, and let's see whether you have voted. This is why I insist. Okay, I think there is some buffering issue right now, and I do hope that it gets resolved soon, and yes, it has. So no more of buffering issue right now, and I do hope there is no buffering issue going forward in the session as well. So those of you who have just joined in the session, please make sure go to 11861, go to menti.com and use this code 1186140. Yes, I can see that there is still some buffering issue taking place. All right, so let's wait for a couple of seconds, and then we would go on to the next question of the day, that is question number 3. All right, so here is the question in front of you. Are you guys ready? Next question number 3. All right, some of the students, they are having trouble with regard to the buffering issue. All right, so those of you who can manage with the issue, you can try to answer this question. Which of the following statements with regard to river dolphins are incorrect? Incorrect बताना है आपको, river dolphin से related question है. गैंजेटिक डॉल्फिन काफी इंपॉर्टेंट है आपके एग्जाम पर्सपेक्टिव से, वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. यूपीएससी को एनवायरमेंट से बहुत इंडेंजर्ड स्पीशीज और क्रिटिकली इंडेंजर्ड स्पीशीज से बहुत फैसिनेटेड रहता है यूपीएससी. एंड वेरी फास्ट, यू गाइज आर एब्सोल्युटली वेरी फास्ट, एंड 4 of you have got this right this time, and this is extremely amazing. इतनी ज्यादा जल्दी से आप लोगों ने बिल्कुल ब्लिट्जक्रिग की तरह अपने ट्रेल ब्लेज कर दी है, और वेरी क्विकली. आई मीन दिस इज जस्ट अनइमेजिनेबल. मैं तो क्वेश्चन भी नहीं पढ़ पाया और आप लोगों ने आंसर कर भी दिया, एंड 4 of you have got this right this time, which is absolutely praiseworthy. And let's see what you guys have done on the scoreboard. कौन कौन लोग हैं जो अच्छा कर गए हैं इस बार. So we have a lot of names coming up, and we have a lot of disruption on the leaderboard, and Shrikutan is back to the top once again with 1731 points. Indeed, very amazing, Shrikutan, followed by Krunal with 1590 points, and then at the third spot we have Pooja, and Anu has also made an entry into the game, being the fastest this time, 929 points. Then we have Barefoot Contessa. Barefoot Contessa, you have also done pretty well with 838 points, and Cake, आपको केक मिल सकता है अगले 2 क्वेश्चंस में. सो प्लीज मेक श्योर दैट you perform particularly good in these next or last 2 questions. So let's see what this question is talking about. Those of you have not been able to get it right. River dolphins की बात कर रहा है, a very important species in the aquatic system of India, in the river system of the country, because dolphins generally oceans में पाई जाते हैं. That is generally an oceanic mammal. It's a mammal, it's not a fish, by the way, right? So that is why it has to come to the surface every now and then to breathe, to take oxygen. But in the case of India or the Indian subcontinent, and we also have riverine dolphins that live in the rivers. Now, to be more precise, here we have Gangetic dolphin, the national aquatic animal of India. It was declared endangered by IUCN. That is absolutely right. Endangered declare किया है IUCN ने. आपको पता होना चाहिए all animals and what all species are categorized as critically endangered and endangered. This is your homework, guys. Please note it down. You have to check what all species endangered and endangered in the country. This could be asked in UPSC. And as for the national aquatic animal of India, yes, it was declared as national aquatic animal in 2009. 2009 में declare कर दिया था. So this is absolutely correct. Then for the second one, Sundarban Delta is a unique ecological space where Gangetic as well Irrawaddy dolphin. Now Irrawaddy, you know, Irrawaddy river is there in Myanmar. So these 2 species, Gangetic as well as Irrawaddy, both are present and spread over India as well as Bangladesh. This is also absolutely right. In fact, along the coast of Odisha, you will find these Irrawaddy river dolphins, and as well as in Bangladesh, जो Sundarban Delta का extended part है. So some part is there in India, 40% part, and the 60% part of Sundarban Delta that lies in Bangladesh. As for the third statement, experts from all SAARC countries recently came together. No, nobody from SAARC came together. It's just some of the experts from Nepal, India, Bangladesh and Myanmar. They came together for enhancing the conservation. So not the representatives of SAARC countries, but in their own individual capacity. जो कुछ associations हैं, जैसे ICAR है इंडिया का, Indian Council of Agricultural Research, Inland Fisheries जो organization है, इन सब ने मिलके they hosted this recent summit wherein these experts, they had a webinar as to how to preserve them better, because you see they are at the apex. These dolphins, they are at the apex of the aquatic river system, and the health of a river can be judged on the basis of how the condition is of the river dolphin. If it is endangered से critically endangered बन रहा है, that means the rivers are getting more and more polluted. The health of the aquatic river system is getting from bad to worse. Or if it is improving by the day, that means that their condition is also improving. River की condition भी improve हो रही है. So we need to make sure, we need to preserve it. And guys, by the way, आपको ये भी पता होना चाहिए that this river dolphin, especially Gangetic dolphin, is not very good with regard to sight. जो vision है ना, बहुत poor है, बहुत ज़्यादा. And echolocation पे depend करता है, echolocation पे, right? And also this is known as SUSU, S-U-S-U. So this is what it is known by as well. So let's move on to the next question of the day, question number 4. And we have some more participants, I'm sure. A lot of participants are there today, and that really makes this session very exciting when we have more and more participants. Guys, please make sure you do like this session and also subscribe to Gradeup IAS channel, which is extremely important if you want to get notifications not only for this series but also for other important sessions and series. So we have question number 4 here. I'm sure that you guys are ready and excited with full josh, and you will perform as well as at least jitna aapne last wale question mein better. So I'm really excited to see who all can get this right this time. And guys, here is question number 4 on your screen. Which of the following statements with regard to honey mission program is are correct? Honey mission के बारे में पूछ रहा है. Everybody likes honey. I like a lot. Dabur honey. So this is what the question about. So let's see how many of you can have honey in this question and can fetch good score. So we have already had a lot of voting already. काफी सारे लोगों ने already कर दिया है vote. I can see the number ticking up and everybody is gonna vote very soon. Yes, indeed you have. And this time only 2 of you have had honey. बाकी लोगों ने, you see, you are not able to have that. So only 2 of you have got it right this time. And that was particularly not a very difficult question. I just wonder, because इससे ज़्यादा तो last वाले question में probably it was relatively more difficult. This one is like not that one, but nonetheless we will see what is the change in the leaderboard. And this time the top 2 positions, they have entrenched their position even better. And Shrikutan and Krunal, आप लोगों ने तो बिल्कुल अमेजिंग कर दिया. ऑलरेडी आप लोग टॉप 2 पे थे और यू हैव एडेड सम मोर पॉइंट्स ओवर हियर विद Shrikutan at 2519 points, and Krunal, you are the fastest this time with 2406 points. And then we have Pooja on the 3rd spot, then Anu on the 4th spot, and Barefoot on the 5th spot. And we have some participants over here who have yet to score anything. So guys, don't lose heart. At least those of you who have not been able to get anything right, or who are somewhere in the middle of the hierarchy or towards the bottom, आप लोगों के पास अभी भी बहुत अच्छा चांस है, because you have one more question to go. And this question, at least if it doesn't catapult you to the top 1 or 2, but आप लोग 3 या 4 position पे आ सकते हैं. And let's see what you guys do. Alright, so as for the explanation part, Ministry of Railways नहीं है. It is not the Ministry of Railways. It is basically the Ministry of MSME. MSME, Micro and Small and Medium Enterprises जो ministry है उनमें KVIC is the specific body. KVIC, so जो खादी जो body है उनको promote करता है. So उन body जो statutory body है KVIC, so KVIC is responsible for taking forward this particular honey mission. It launched that in 2017, on the basis of I could proceed if at all. Guys, are you ready for the last question of the day? Guys, shall we proceed to the last question? All right, so I think that it's fine now, it's better now. And let's see what is the last question without waiting any further. Okay, so question number 5. Here's the question in front of you guys. Everybody, please be prepared. Be prepared, everybody. Question number 5 is going to come on your screen, and this is the question. Consider the following statements with regard to Jal Jeevan Mission. Jal Jeevan Mission के बारे में है. We have 3 long statements. Guys, please take your time. No hurry as such. जल्दी कुछ नहीं है. Please take your time. Take your time to read the statements very carefully. Correct statement आपको identify करने हैं. You have 3 of them. Long ones. It is talking about Jal Jeevan Mission. Jal Jeevan Mission के बारे में पूछ रहा है. आपको थोड़ा सा आइडिया है तो आप आंसर कर सकते हैं करेक्टली. And by the way, this question will decide actually who is the winner of this game. So I'll see who emerges as the winner of the quiz and who is at the second and third spot also. So let's see how many of you can get it right. Very important one. It's not as easy as some of you would have imagined probably. So the difficulty level is somewhat moderate level ka difficulty level hai, and we will see that how many of you can answer this. Yes, so you guys haven't hurried up to answer this and time is up. Let's see. So only one of you has got this right. Just one of you has got this right. And let's see who that person is. And the person is Pooja. So here we have some change on the board. So Shri Kutan, congratulations once again, and today also you have done particularly well with 2519 points. So congratulations. Then on the second spot we have Krunal with 2406 points. Then on the third place we have Pooja with 1920 points. So Pooja ne sirf only one person got it right. Then on the fourth position we have Anu with 929 points and Barefoot with 838 points. So better luck to those of you who did not score anything, and congratulations everybody who scored even one question correctly. So congratulations once again. बहुत अच्छा किया आप लोगों ने. It was not an easy quiz, so that shows that you guys are preparing quite well. And today we faced a lot of these buffering issues. I do hope it will be resolved the next time, and as such we won't be having any challenges there. As for the explanation part, let's see what it is about. So हमको क्या करना था इसमें, correct statement identify करना था. We have 3 statements. Arunachal Pradesh government has recently decided to provide 100% tap water connection to all the houses in the state by 2023 under the mission. This is absolutely right. So there is Jal Jeevan Mission that was launched by Jal Shakti Ministry in 2019. Central government ने launch किया है in association with the state governments, wherein the states would be funding 50%. So 50-50 का contribution रहेगा for the states, but for the Himalayan states and the northeastern one, 90-10 का contribution रहेगा. That is 90 from the central government and 10 from the states. So the first statement is absolutely right. Arunachal Pradesh ने recently decide किया to provide 100% tap water connection, because even though there is no dearth of water, पानी की कमी नहीं है अरुणाचल प्रदेश में, but वहाँ पे tap water connection का issue है because of inhospitable terrain, rugged terrain, right? There are a lot of hills and mountain ranges, and the habitations are very, very sparse. So it becomes a challenge to take these water connection to each and every house, the tap water connection. As for the second statement, Jal Jeevan Mission is under implementation in partnership with states with the objective to provide functional household tap connections to every rural household by 2024. This is also right. So naturally central government और state government की partnership में है, funding की partnership मैंने already बता दिया आप लोगों को. So by 2024 it aims to provide every rural household tap water connection. And the third statement, Jal Jeevan Mission envisages supply of 55 liters of water per person household. Yes, this is also absolutely correct. So 55 liters of water per capita by 2024. This is also absolutely right. So Jal Jeevan Mission under Ministry of Jal Shakti Ministry के अंडर में है, आपको पता होना चाहिए. So this was the explanation part. Anu, the link started showing after the third question. Okay, so in such case, I do know that you are also one of the top performers, and you would have probably faced the challenge. But as Shri Kutan is suggesting, and I also suggested to you, that directly आप Google कर लीजिए. So आप क्लास के बाद ट्राई कर लेना, so that next time you don't face this issue. और अगर even if you do face, you are in a position to play the quiz without waiting for the link. वैसा link का तो as such there is no issue, but even then you can do that directly, what Shri Kutan is suggesting. All right, guys, I have this announcement for you. At the end of the session, we have this Gradeup Super subscription plan, which gives you unlimited access to all the structured live courses and mock tests that we have in the UPSC category. And we have the subscription plans for various duration, 24 months, 12 months, 6 months, depending upon your requirement. And you can have unlimited access to all the structured courses, and the content will be taught by our expert faculty. So congratulations everybody once again who have fared well in this quiz. Tomorrow I will come up with yet another set of 5 questions, so be prepared for that. And also don't forget to like this video and also subscribe the Gradeup IAS channel. I'll see you everybody tomorrow. Till then, take care. Goodbye.